Social media in West Africa is alive with a movement by some Africans on several online portals calling for massive support for a song released recently by some West African musicians as an alternative to Band-Aid. Despite his reaching #1 in the UK charts, Bob Geldof's Do They Know It's Christmas song has been widely criticized with complaints about the rewritten lyrics. The claim is that lyrics containing stuff such as Christmas bells that clang chimes of doom and a world of dread and fear where a kiss of love can kill you are an insult to Africans. The alternative song by West Africans, on the other hand, Africa Stop Ebola, which is sung in French and local languages like Malinke, Susu, Kisi and Lingala, uses rap and melodies that are distinctive to West Africa to urge people to take Ebola seriously and adopt healthier and cleaner lifestyles. The song also stresses the importance of hand washing and, importantly, urges listeners to see a doctor if anyone feels sick. According to songwriter Chirinos, the lyrics of the song were written to be as clear as possible and to erase the myths and confusion surrounding the disease. He said, "We hope that the song will do two things. First, that it will rebuild people's trust in the health services in their countries. There's been a total lack of trust because of all the misinformation and a lot of cases of people going to churches and local healers to try to get Ebola medicine." The music initiative is pioneered by renowned musician from Ivory Coast, Tikenja Fakoli, who is responsible for bringing the other musicians from different parts of West Africa to raise awareness about the disease. He was moved when he saw TV images of people in quarantine in the worst affected countries and decided to do something about it. He said, "When I saw those terrible images, I called the other musicians and said that we have to do something to sensitize the people about this disease. I praise Bob Geldof's initiative and he has raised a lot of money, but we must try and avoid stigmatizing Africa as a continent that needs pity." The song's producer says Africa Stop Ebola has sold more than 250,000 copies since its unofficial release earlier this month, and the proceeds have been donated to medical charity Doctors Without Borders. Other artists featured on the song include Malian musicians Miriam and Amadou, Salif Keita and Umu Sangare. News and comments about the movement can be found on Twitter with the hashtag Africa Stop Ebola or by performing a custom Google search. The government of Ondo State in the southwest of Nigeria has revealed that a specialized medical science university will be built in the state to actualize their input and achievement in the health sector and to also stop their professionals from the state leaving to other places in search of better working conditions. During a walking tour of the Ondo Medical Village in Ondo Town, the State Commissioner for Information, Kayode Akimode, explained that at the beginning of the present administration, basic health indices of the state were regarded as one of the worst in the entire southwest because of the high rate of maternal mortality and morbidity. The government of the state has said that the facility will have trauma and surgical centers to handle critical trauma and burns cases. It is also expected to provide an institutional base of the professional, academic and technological knowledge needed for manpower development in technology and basic applied sciences. Mr. Akimode also said that the proposed medical school would replicate the mother and child hospitals found across the state. He said that the state government has improved the lives of its inhabitants by engaging in health schemes such as the ABA Safe Motherhood Initiative, which seeks to provide free access to quality healthcare services for pregnant women and children less than 5 years old. He also talked about the famous mother and child hospitals in the state. He rounded out the tour by saying that the institution would stop the brain drain being experienced in the health sector through the production of quality health professionals who would effectively run the various hospitals across the state.